Sarvebhyah Namaskaraha. Prabhu sir, Namaste. Let us start the day. Good morning to all. Andarki Shubhodayam. We'll start the day with the Vande Matram by Prakash Garu. I request all of you to stand and recite Vande Matram.
Sarvebhyah Namaskaraha. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Sujalam Sufalam Malayaj Sitalam Sasyasyaamalam Mataram. Vande Mataram. Subrajosna Pulakitayaminim Pullakusumita Drumadala Sovinim Suhasinim Sumadurabashinim Sukadam Varadam Mataram. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः Prakash ji. Now let us have prarthana from Ananthan ji.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. 1 minute meditation. Let us close the eyes gently. Relax our body. Give auto suggestions to yourself. Another 1.5 hours. I will not entertain any other thought other than this class. Total concentration on breathe. I will not interfere. Let the breath come of its own and go of its own. Like a witness, I will be witnessing the breath. Om. 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 Ganana Antva Ganapatigum Havamahe Kavim Kavinamupamashravastamam Jastarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anushunvannoti Dasadanam Mahaganapataye Namaha Prano Devi Saraswati Vaje Virvajinivati Dhinamavityavatu Vagdevyai Namaha. Gurureva Gatir Gurumeva Bhaje Gurunaiva Sahasmi Namo Gurave Na Guroh Paramam Shishurasmi Guroho Matirasti Gurau Mama Pahi Guru Jnananandamayan Devam Nirmalaspatikakrutim Adharam Sarva Vidyanam Ayagrivam Shruti Shmruti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Pada Shankaram Loka Shankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ।
ధన్యవాదములండి అనంతం గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ. Now this is the 20th lecture in our series of lectures on Sanatana Dharma as part of certificate course on Sanatana Dharma, and this is the second batch. So far we had topics on Vedas and Vedangas, Upanishads, Darshanas, and then Panchangam. Today and tomorrow we will have topic Bhagawadgita by our course academic director, Dr. Prabhu garu. This will be for 2 days, today and tomorrow. So let us request Prabhu garu to start his session. I think you have to unmute, sir. Namaste.
Well, friends, today we'll be having a introduction to some of the thought contents of Bhagavad-gita. All of you must have already studied Bhagavad-gita in one form or the other. I don't have to tell you the importance of Bhagavad-gita. It stands as the highest regarded text in Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma, so much so that it is used to swear in the court of law also. Yesterday, Rishi Sunak has sworn as the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom on the Bhagavad Gita as his swearing ceremony. So the Bhagavad Gita holds the highest position, and it is not Shruti but it is Smriti. Shruti comprises of Vedas, Upanishads. The knowledge of the Upanishads is summarized in the Bhagavad Gita. Sarvopanishado gavo dogdha gopalanandanaha Pardho vatsa sudhir bhokta dugdham gita amrutam mahat. There's a cow called Upanishads and there's a milk called Bhagavad Gita, and it is given to us by the milk boy Gopala Krishna. This is Amrutam, Gita Amrutam. It is so powerful. Gita Sugita Kartavya Kimanye Shastra Vistarai Yaswayam Padmanabhasya Mukha Padmad Vinisrataha. Gita Jayana Shilasya Pranayama Parasya Chanaiva Santihi Papani Purajanma Krutanyapi Akrityam Abhikurvano Vinjanam Moetastada Gita Snanam Samsar. So it has got the highest power. Slokamekam tadartham va padam padardhameva va nityam patatiyo bhaktya samoksham adhigacchati. It has got the highest power that even one shloka or 1/4 of a shloka or the meaning of the same, if it is understood with, chanted with bhakti every day, then it will lead to moksha. No other text, even Vedic chanting, doesn't have that power, which Bhagavad Gita has. That much power for any sloka, any part of the sloka. If you open the Bhagavad Gita at any point and read it, you will get an answer to your problems. That is the power of Bhagavad Gita. It is uncomparable, unparalleled, and cannot be equal with any other human text. It is Smriti because it is not Veda, it is not Shruti, it is not Apaurishayam. It is authored by Vyasa. Ardhaya pratipaditam bhagavata narayanena swayam vyasena grathitam purana munina madhye mahabharata. So its power comes from the fact that it is coming directly from the mouth of Lord Krishna, this Purnavatara of Dwapara Yuga ending in the Mahabharata war. And in his life, he has just demonstrated his Vishwarupa 4 times. He demonstrated his Vishnutvam as the avatar of Narayana, 24 avatars. So a lot of people have not realized who he was. Very few have realized. Bhishma is one of them. So Vishnu Sahasranamam was told by Bhishma at the time of before his death. And all these are historical events. I have visited the spot where Bhagavad Gita was delivered. It is a place called Jyotisar in Kurukshetra. And the place where Vishnu Sahasranam was delivered is nearby there. So Lord Krishna was a historical personality. He existed around 3102 BC. According to some calculations, the war took place 3102 BC, and according to some other calculation, it took place around 6000 BC. But it took place at the end of Dwapara Yuga before Kali Yuga. And after that, within 60 years, Dwarka got submerged and Lord Krishna left this world. I went to all the spots in his life. Every spot of his life from birth to death, I visited and paid my respect. He was educated in Ujjaini, Avantika, Sandipani Sadhanalaya. I went there, Sandipani Ashram. So I have learned Bhagavad Gita by heart by the age of 8. I can quote any part of Bhagavad Gita and explain, because I also learned Sanskrit grammar at the same time, around the age of 12. So today we will be delving into the 6th chapter, because I have already told you the importance of Bhagavad Gita. So I have told you the Gita Mahatyam in brief. There is a whole Sanskrit text that can be chanted as Gita Mahatyam. Now I will go into the 6th chapter because we have already covered 12th chapter yesterday. Usually Bhagavad Gita starts with 12th chapter for the study purpose. That is the protocol, because Bhakti Yoga is the easiest and most popular aspect of Bhagavad Gita. You already covered 12th chapter yesterday on your own. So where the Lord has explained how Bhakti can be Saguna and Nirguna, and both reach the same Parabrahman, which is Om, which is Narayana.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
We didn't cover any part of Bhagavad Gita yesterday. Only we had sloka pathanam only, just chanting.
Okay, fine.
Of 12th chapter by one of the participants.
Okay, so I will explain the meaning of 12th chapter very briefly today and then go to 6th chapter. So in the 12th chapter, Arjuna asks a question whether Saguna Upasana is correct or Nirguna Upasana is correct, or which is superior. Brahma Upasana, Brahma means Omkaram. It can be meditated upon as Nirguna Parabrahman, or it can be meditated upon Narayana, Vishnu in the Vishwarupa, because in the previous chapter, 11th chapter, he demonstrated his universal form. So Arjuna understood that Krishna is not a human being. He is Lord Vishnu, Narayana himself. So he asked the question whether one should perform upasana on you as Vishnu or Narayana or Krishna, or on Nirguna Parabrahman, which is Om. So for that, the answer given is that both are equivalent and both lead to the same, because both are same finally. Sagunam, Nirgunam, both are the manifestations of the same supreme being. But the Nirguna Upasana will be more tougher and difficult. And Saguna Upasana through Bhakti Yoga, he gave 4 options. First is Mayeva Manazat Swamai Buddhim Niveshe Nivasishyasi Mayeva Taurdham Na Samshaya. Meditate upon me, fix your mind on me, fix your intellect on me, and you live in me always. So then he gave the second option. If you cannot do that, then practice meditation, practice upasana, particular type of puja or upasana, particular time. If you cannot do that also, then perform all actions, sarvakar. You do everything for me, for Lord, Krishna Arpanam. And if you don't even have that much of capacity to do that, then finally the 4th option he gave is to give up the attachment to the result of your actions. Sarva karma phalatyagam tatakruyata atmavan. Then he gave the entire lifestyle procedure to be followed. Dharmyam, Amritam, the immortal dharma he delivered. Adveshtha sarva bhutanam maitra karunayevacha. Shall not hate anyone, have only friendship and compassion. Nirmamo nirahankaraha, without ahankaram and mamkaram. Samadukha sukha kshami. Santushta satatam yogi yatatma dridhanishchaya hamayarpita mano buddhirmame vaishyasya samshayam yasmanno dvijate loko lokanno dvijate chayaha harshamarshya bhayodvegair mukto yasya me priyaha. He who will not create a perturbation in the society by hurting anyone else, and he who himself will not be hurt by others, he is the right bhakta. And samashatrau se mitre tadha manapamanayo sitoshna sukha dukkheshu samassanga vivarjitaha. Tulya nindastutir mauni santushto yena kenishtaniketa sthiramatir bhaktiman me priyo. Hetu dharmaya amritamidam yadhoktam paribhaste siddhana matparama ativa me priya. Those who follow this immortal dharma are the best, most beloved to me. He told that finally. And this message of the 12th chapter Bhakti Yoga is adequate 27 slokas. The most important, easiest message for the whole world. So that is why it is learned and chanted at the first beginning of this Swadhyaya of Bhagawadgita. The rest 17 chapters, the first chapter is gone into introduction of interaction of Arjuna's crisis, the dilemma of Arjuna whether to fight a war or not on his own people. And in the second chapter, the entire essence of Bhagavad Gita is delivered by the Lord, the immortality of the self and the Chitta Prajna Lakshana. Third chapter is Karma Yoga. So the Bhagavad Gita covers all the yogas, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Raja Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, and 18 chapters are 18 yogas. So the basic 4 yogas, the Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, Raja Yoga, and Jnana Yoga are covered on different chapters. And the remaining chapters are about the advanced topics. Like last 18th chapter is Moksha Sannyasa Yoga, how to get moksha. And before that, Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga and Daivasara Sampad Vibhaga Yoga. So all various details of the gunas, and for Deva, Asura, Sampat, the negative emotions and the positive emotions. And in the 4th chapter, Jnana was shown as supreme. In 3rd chapter, Karma, and what type of karma and how to be detached. The most important aspect of Bhagavad Gita, it is not one topic, but it is summary of all topics. That's why there is no need for studying any other book. If you have studied and understood Bhagavad Gita, then you have covered all topics. It is the sum and substance of the entire Vedic literature, the entire Upanishads. It is the essence of the entire Upanishads. So today we will go into the 6th chapter, which is Dhyana Yoga, meditation. Basically, the mind is the cause of all problems. Maneva manushyanam karanam bandhamokshayo bandhasya vishayasaktam muktasya nirvishayam manaha. So, mind causes the bondage with this world, life and world. How to keep the mind calm? Because we know if the mind is not calm, there will be violence in thought, violence in words, and violence in actions. So it is most critical that the mind is kept calm. So the Bhagavad Gita is not only a summary of all subjects, it is also Yoga Shastra. It is an Upanishad, the summary of the Upanishads. Upanishadsu Brahma Vidya, it is Brahma Vidya, and it is Yoga Shastra. And it will lead to moksha. So being the Yoga Shastra, the science of yoga, the 3rd month we will be covering 1 full month of yoga. There also we have in the syllabus the 6th chapter, which I will be covering today itself. That time we may not have time. So the 6th chapter results in the meditative practices to absorb the mind, deep, peaceful absorption of the mind in deep meditation, which is the objective of the Yoga Shastra. The Yoga Darshana of Patanjali came later. It came after Bhagavad Gita. We are not very sure which came first, but we think it is later. Because the concepts are same: how to calm the mind, how to control the mind. Abhyasena ta kaunteya vairagyena cha gruhyate. So I now chant the 6th chapter and explain the meaning. Anasritah karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha sasanyasi cha yogi cha niragnirna chakriyaha. So the other day somebody was asking a question: who is a sannyasi? How to be transcending the karma effects? So anasritah karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha sasanyasi cha yogi cha. He who performs all actions without dependent on the results of those actions. He is sannyasi, he is yogi, not just by wearing cloth of sannyasa. Anasritah karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha sannyasi cha yogi cha niragnirna chakriya. Ayam sannyasam iti prahu yogam tam vidhva. Nahyasanyasta sankalpo yogi bhavati kasya. What you think as sannyasa is actually yoga, because we have to give up the thoughts and desires in order to calm the mind in the state of yoga. Nahyasanyasta sankalpo yogi bhavati kasya. Arlukshor muner yogam karma karanamuchyate yogarudasya tasyeva shamak karanamuchyate yadahine indriyardeshu karma svanusajyate sarva sankalpa sannyasi yogarudasyadocyate. Now, the most important statement he made: Uddhared atmanatmanam natmanam avasadaye. You shall uplift yourself, not downfall. You shall not allow yourself to have downfall. All problems in the world come due to downfall. Uddhared atmanatmanam na atmanam avasadaye. Atmaiva atmano bandhuratmaiva ripuratman. You are your own friend and you are your own enemy. Bandhuratmatmanastasya yenatmaiva atmana jitaha. If you have controlled yourself, if you have conquered yourself, if you are having full control over yourself, then you are your own friend. Anatmanastu vartutvesha atmaiva shatruvat. And he who has not conquered himself or controlled himself will behave like his own enemy. This sentence is very profound. It can be interpreted at least in two ways. If you have got self-control, if you control yourself fully, then you are your own friend because you will not have any enemies. If you have not controlled yourself, then you are your own enemy because you will be getting restlessness in your own mind. You cannot have peace and happiness in your own mind. And in the process, you will be creating disturbance in others' minds also. When you don't have peace in your own mind, you will be causing restlessness in others by talking all kinds of things. So that's why if you can conquer yourself, then you are your own friend and others will be friendly to you automatically. Jitatmana prashantasya paramatma samahita sitoshna sukhadukheshu tatha mana apmana. So he who is conquered himself, jitatmanaha prashantasya, he will be peaceful. Paramatma samahitaha, he will be in touch with Paramatma. And he will be equanimous in two opposite extremities. Sitoshna sukhadukheshu tatha mana apamana. Jnana vijnana truptatma kotastho vijitendriha yukta ityuchyate yogi samanushta. He will be equanimous to gold and mud. Vridnityavidasina madhyastha dveshya bandhushu sadhushpacha papeshu samabuddhir visishyate. He will be equanimous to friends and enemies. So the equanimity in the mind, equilibrium in the mind can be achieved if the mind is conquered and controlled. Then he explains how to practice meditation, how to sit, where to sit. Suchau deshe pratisthapya sthiramasanamaatmanaha natyutsritam natinicham chailajina kushottaram tatraikagram manakrutva yata chittendriya kriyaha upavishyasane yunjad yogamatma. You sit in a place in equal, a medium place, sit straight with your head and neck and backbone erect. Samam kaya shirogrivam dharayan nachalam sthiraha sampreksha nasikagram swam disasyanavaloka. By looking at the edge of the nose or this point, look into yourself. Swam disasyanavaloka. Prashantatma. When you do this, you will become peaceful. Prashantatma vigatabhi brahmachari vrate sthitaha manas samyamya matchito yukta asita matparaha. Yunjanevam sadatmanam yogi niyatamanasah. Having practiced this meditation always, regularly, then the yogi becomes mind controlled, niyatamanasah. Shantim, he will achieve peace. Nirvana paramam, of nirvana, the supreme, highest transcendental. Matsam stham adhigachati, he will reach my abode. Natyashnadastu yogosya jaiganta manashnatah najati swapna silasya jagrato naiva charjana. So the lifestyle is the main problem. Today all problems are coming due to lifestyle issues. So he who eats too much or he who doesn't eat at all, he will not get the state of yoga. Natyashnadastu yogosya jaiganta manashnatah Nachati swapnasilasya jagratau naiva chati. He who sleeps too much or he doesn't sleep at all, he will not get the state of yoga, equilibrium. Yuktahara viharascha yukta cheshtascha karmasya yukta swapnava bodhascha yogo bhavati. Dukhaha. The yoga which can transcend, which can liberate you from misery, will be achieved for a person who is having balanced life. Yukta ahara vihara, yukta cheshtascha karmasu, yukta swapnava bodhascha yogo bhavati dukhaha yada viniyatam chittam atmanyeva avatisthati nispraha sarvakamebhyo yukta iti uchyate tada. When the mind is controlled and kept within the self, then you will be feeling the peacefulness. Yada viniyatam chittam atmanyeva avatisthati nispraha sarvakamebhyo yukta iti uchyate tada. Yada deepo nivatastho Lengade sopamasmata yogino yata chittasya yunjato yogam atmanaha. Just like a lamp, the jyoti is not flickering with air, it is constant. In the same way, mind of the yogi is constant, unflickering. Yatha deepo nivatastho lengade sopamasmata yogino yata chittasya yunjato yogam atmanaha. Yatro varamate chittam nirdham yoga sevaya. Atmanam pashyan atmani tushyati. Where the mind rests, enjoys its calmness and rest. Yatro paramate chittam niruddham yoga sevaya. Yatra chaiva atmana atmanam. It will be feeling itself in itself. The self will be in the self and enjoying the self because the mind is not distracted. Yatro Sukhamatyantikam yattad buddhi grahyamatīndriyam. Highest happiness is that the calmed mind within the self-enjoyment. Atmanandam is highest happiness. Sukhamatyantikam yattad buddhi grahyamatīndriyam. Vetti yatra chaivayam sthitascha tattvatah. Yam labdva cha aparam labham manyate na adhikam tataha yasmin sthito na dukkhena guruna pi vichalyate. Having achieved which you will not be perturbed by the highest calamity. Yasmin sthitona dukkhena guruna pi vichalyate. Tam vidya dukkha samyoga viyogam yoga sanjita. That is yoga which will liberate you from the contact of misery and sorrow. So nischayena yoktavyo yogo anirvinna chetasa. And it is definitely to be learned without any disturbed mind. Sankalpa prabhavan kaman chaktva sarvan aseshataha. Having given up all thoughts and desires. Viniyamya Sankalpa prabhavan kaman chaktva sarvan aseshataha. Manaseva indriya gramam viniyamya samantataha. Shanai shanairu paramed buddhya dhruti grihitaya atma samstham manakrutva nakinchidapi chintaye. Slowly, slowly, slowly bring the mind into yourself and fix it in yourself. And don't think anything. This is the process of meditation. Shanai shanai paramed buddhya dhruti grihitaya atma samstham manakrutva nakinchidapi chintaye. Yato yato nischarati manaschanchalam asthiram tatastato niyamyetad atmaya vasham nayet. Wherever the mind goes, bring it back and keep it calm and peaceful. Prashantamana samhenam yoginam sukhamuttamam upayati shantarajasam brahmabhutam akalmasham. Yunjannevam sadatmanam yogi vigata kalmashaha sukhena brahma samsparsham atyantam sukhamasnute. So going on doing this practice, finally the highest happiness of Brahmanandam Paramasukhalam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasya Lakshanam Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Nama. So you will be reaching the Brahmats, Brahmatmana Samsthitihi, absorption in the Lord, in the Brahman. That is the moksha stage. Jannevam sadatmanam Yogi Vigata Kalmashaha, having conquered all the sins. Sukhena Brahma Samsparsham Atyantam Sukhamasute. Brahma Samsparsham, Brahmanandam Paramasukhatam. Kevalam Jnanamurti, Bandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham. So that stage will be reached. Jannevam Sadatmaram Yogi Vigata Kalmasha Sukhena Brahma Samsparsham Atyantam Sukhamasute. Sarvabhutasthamaatmanam sarvabhutani atmani ikshate yoga yuktatma sarvatra samadarshana. He will see himself as everyone and everyone as himself, and that is the moksha state of oneness of the self. We have discussed the other day in Ashtavakra Samhita the oneness of the self, that realization will come as a self-discovery in the process of meditation, dhyana. This is Dhyana Yoga, the 6th chapter. It is also called as Atma Samyama Yoga, the name of the chapter. The whole process of meditation is explained to the last level of liberation at moksha. So, this is the essence of the 6th chapter. And of course, Arjuna asks a doubt. I'm not able to control my mind. It is very difficult. It is as good as controlling air in my fist. It is not possible to control air in my fist. So Lord replies, yes, asamshayam mahabaho, mano durnigraham jalam, abhyasena tu kaunteya, vairagyena cha grupyate. It is difficult, but it is not impossible. To give up our desires, we have vairagya, and if you perform abhyasa, continuous practice, tatra sthito yatno abhyasaha, then it is possible to capture, control the mind. So this is the Dhyana Yoga, the 6th chapter. And it is a matter of practice. It is not theory. It is a matter of practice. And I have explained you the dhyana practice. Now we will perform some dhyana practice. Whatever I have explained you, let us practice it. Close your eyes and observe your mind and thoughts. Without getting carried away, without getting resisting or without getting involved, just remain detached and observe. You will find that many thoughts are coming and going. Nothing will be sticking on. Gradually, the images will reduce in their speed, but they will not stop. When the speed of the thoughts reduces, the breathing becomes slower and longer. At that point of time, you switch over your awareness to the breathing process, the inhalation and exhalation. Feel the breath going in and coming out slowly, deeply, long breath, peaceful. Deep, long breath. Feel the breath going in and coming out, and out. Now synchronize the breath with so hum. Inhalation so and exhalation hum. So hum. So hum. So hum. Finally, the third or fourth stage is perform Om, long Om all together. Take deep breath. Okay, now we will feel the deep peace with total silence, no thoughts. This is the fifth stage. Just the blankness. You have all power within you. You have all peace within you. You have universal love and affection within you. You have the self, the Atmanandam within you. You love the whole universe. You love everyone around you because the same self exists in all. Sarva bhutas tamatmanam, sarva bhutani chatmani ikshate yoyaktatma, sarvatra samadarshinaha, yo mam pashyat sarvatra sarvanchamai pashyat, tasyaham na pranashyami sacham. Atmaupamyena sarvatra samam pashyati yorjuna sukham va yadiva dukkha sayogi par. Om Dyav Shantirantarikshuram Shanti Prithvi Shantirapa Shanti Oshadaya Shantir Vanaspataya Shantir Vishve Deva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvam Shanti Shantireva Shanti Sama Shantiredhi Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So I finished my today's session. Now any interaction is there, you can ask. Yes,
Ramani, Mogan.
yes.
Namaste, Prabhuji.
No.
Actually, I'm able to have, like, while doing the meditation, I've been practicing for some time. I'm able to focus. I'm able to be without any thought. But the problem is, like, I'm having some unrelevant, like some dialogues, like, I don't know, some kind of dialogues coming into my mind, which I'm not at all thinking of, which I'm not at all focusing on. I don't know how to overcome that.
No, what kind of dialogues? What are the meaning of those dialogues?
Some dialogues, like I'm talking like as if, okay, it's like very random. It's not like any of, like, I'm listening to something or I'm seeing some, because I'm closing my eyes and I'm like focusing without any thought. But some unnecessary, like what previously I might have talking to somebody long ago, I don't know. It's very irrelevant. I don't understand how to control that kind of dialogues coming into my mind.
No. You have to watch them. You allow them to come, and they'll come and go. You keep doing that. After some time, they will go. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, anybody else wants to raise any queries or clarifications? Can raise your hand, please. Yeah, Gopal Krishna garu, please.
నమస్కారం అండి. నాకు 2 ప్రశ్నలు అండి. సాధారణంగా మనం మనస్సుని నిశ్చలం చేయడం కోసం అని చెప్పేసి ఒక సీక్వెన్స్ చెప్తూ ఉంటారు. ఎప్పుడు యోగా, ప్రాణాయామ అండ్ మెడిటేషన్ అని చెప్పేసి టిపికల్ గా ఆ విధంగా నేర్పిస్తూ ఉంటారు మనకి. సో అది ఒక ప్రశ్న. సో అది ఫాలో అవడం మూలంగా నా స్వయం అంటే అనుభవం ప్రకారం డెఫినెట్ గా ప్రాణాయామం చేసిన తర్వాత ధ్యానం చేస్తే చాలా చాలా మంచి రిజల్ట్స్ కనిపిస్తున్నాయి. అదొక ప్రశ్న అండి. అది కాకుండా ఇంకోటి, మెడిటేషన్స్ లో రకరకాల మెడిటేషన్స్ ఉంటున్నాయి. దేర్ ఆర్ లాట్స్ ఆఫ్ మెడిటేషన్స్ బీయింగ్ టాట్ బై డిఫరెంట్ పీపుల్. సో హౌ ఆర్ వి గోయింగ్ టు రిలేట్ దోస్ థింగ్స్ టు ద వన్ దట్ ఇస్ టాట్ బై Lord Krishna in the chapter 6?
Okay. Now the first question, you yourself gave the answer. That is the correct sequence. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever sequence you gave, that is the correct sequence. Then second question is, we have done one type of meditation, which is basic generalized meditation, and there are different other types of meditations. Different people teach different things, but the principles are same. The basic principles are same. Like Vipassana meditation is there, transcendental meditation is there, and there are more than 1 dozen types of meditations, but the basic principles are same. So whatever the Guru teaches, it has to be practiced. And even I am going to teach different types of meditation. Okay. This is one meditation. This is one type of meditation, but we'll be teaching other types of meditation also.
But eventually we have to stick to only one, right? I think we can't be changing from one to the other.
No. You can have a variety also. Sometimes this, sometimes that. It doesn't matter, because it depends on the principles are same. Principle is basically to calm the mind.
Okay, sure.
And the only other category of meditation other than this type of things is the Saguna Upasana or Sakara Upasana, where the particular Devata Upasana will be there, all in the puja or in japam, a particular dhyanam will be there. So in the Vishnu Sahasranamam, there is a dhyana slokam of Vishnu. And in Lalita Sahasranamam, there is a dhyana slokam of Lalita. So that is a Saguna Dhyanam process. This is Nirguna Dhyanam process.
So should Nirguna follow Saguna? Is there a...
Right, it's not like that. All are different. We have a very long life. We are having so many different circumstances and occasions. So we have, like when you are doing, say for example, Lakshmi Puja, you will be doing Dhyanam on Lakshmi Devi, Saguna Upasana. When you are, say in Deepavali, we have done our Varalakshmi Pratham, we will be doing Saguna Upasana on Lakshmi Devi. And in some other case, it is Saraswati Devi. Or in some other case, it is Gayatri. In Sanjyavanam, it is Gayatri. Mukta Vidram Hemani Eladavada Chaya Mukhaitri. So that is the Dhyana Slokam of Gayatri Devi. Mukta Mindani Badharatma Magudam Sattvartha Sandhayaka. Gayatri Abhayamang. So that is, depending on that particular context, the particular Saguna Dhyana Upasana will be there.
Okay, that answers. Thank you.
Okay.
What is the other question? Yeah.
Next we'll have Venkateswar Garu.
Namaste, Guruji. This Dhyana Marga is direct entry to the moksha, or Dhyana to Jnana Marga. Dhyana, my understanding is Dhyana Marga is only a preparation of Antakarana Shuddhi. From there, I get into Atma Jnana through the Guru, reading the scriptures and taking. From there, moksha. So is it Dhyana directly to moksha, or it's only a preparation for the understanding Atma Jnana?
No, Dhyana is the path for getting Atma Jnana. Atma Jnana is not a theoretical thing.
So
that is why Guru will be there. Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana, that is their meditation. So through meditation, you will get the experience of Atma Jnana. It is not just a theory. That is where a lot of people make a big blunder, thinking that theory itself is Atma Jnana. The other day I was covering Ashtavakra Samhita. There also the theory was told, but it has to be experienced. You remember at the end we had a discussion to that effect. So experience is what is Dhyana Margam, Yoga Margam is all about. Okay.
So without the help of the scripture, just sit with the Guru and he teaches the dhyana, and from there directly we can get into the state of moksha, sir?
See, moksha is a long-term permanent process. First of all, you should be able to calm the mind. If you're not able to calm the mind, you cannot do any dhyanam. And if you cannot do any dhyanam, there is no experience.
Oh.
So for calming the mind, we have the entire yoga ashtangas are there. And when the mind is calmed and you are into yourself, Varupa Shunyamiva Samadhi, you are in Samadhi, then you will get Atma Jnanam. And when that is established thoroughly, permanently, repeatedly practicing it, experiencing it, long term, then it will become moksha.
So is karma, dhyana is a karma or it's a jnana, sir? How is that?
It is neither karma nor jnana. It is yoga. So in Bhagawadgita, all topics are covered. This is yoga, Atma Samyama Yoga or Dhyana Yoga. Karma Yoga, separate chapter is covered. Jnana Yoga, separate chapter is covered.
Dhanyawad, Guruji.
Okay, let's have Gupta ji. 1 minute. I will unmute you. Okay. I will unmute you 1 minute.
Namaskar, Mahoday. Is there any way to know whether the meditation I am doing is really meditation or not, whether it is effective or not? Any measurement is possible?
No, you have to measure it yourself. You will results speak. if you are able to get peace of mind, if you are able to make your mind calm, if you are able to have no other distractions and thoughts, and if you are able to have happiness, unconditioned happiness, then you are going in the path of success.
And what is the maximum time we can do meditation? In Siddha Samadhi Yoga, they were telling we should not do more than 15 minutes at a time.
There is no such thing. In my understanding, there is no time limit. If you are supposed sitting in a wonderful place, like Pragati Resorts or some beautiful garden or in Himalayas, you can sit whole day. Nobody is going to disturb you, right? So it is a question of feasibility. If you're getting disturbed, then you'll finish in 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes. If you are able to go deeper and deeper, you enjoy yourself. Dhyananandam, Atmanandam, there is no such time limit. It is up to you. It is the circumstances and the environment, that conduciveness and your own progress.
Dhanyavad.
Is there any difference between dhyana and meditation?
No, actually the word meditation is used in English. Dhyana is a Sanskrit word.
Oh.
So dhyana is more correct.
Guruji, some people do meditation for whole day, unendingly, so unlimited time. So is there a time limit,
No, you can do if you want. I know some people of Mahesh Yogi school that they do 6 hours meditation. So there is no time limit. It all depends on the particular case. So the individual and the context of what practice is doing. Suppose you are doing a particular meditation, it will take half an hour, it will take another 1 hour, it will take another 20 minutes. Depends on the particular meditation.
Sorry, the basic question is this: meditation is mandatory or how is that?
No, if you are not able to calm the mind,
yeah,
there is no yoga. This is the yoga marga. The yoga marga.
Okay.
So bhakti marga is different, karma marga is different. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Okay. Next question. I practiced meditation earlier, but of late, I'm experiencing fear of darkness. How to overcome this?
Are you sitting in darkness?
Padmavati ji, are you there? One.
No, you just observe. You observe your darkness and you lose your fear. Automatic. When you observe, you face. When you have face to face, you will overcome fear.
Okay. Can we chant Om during dhyana?
Yes, I showed you just now. Om chanting is one stage. I showed you 5-6 stages.
Yeah. Is dhyana also dhyana is also karma?
No, dhyana is not karma. It is the opposite of karma. We are trying to stop our mind. The mind itself is doing all karmas and body will come along with the mind. So we are trying to reach cessation of the mind, stopping of the mind. So it is the opposite of karma.
Is this dhyana will lead to Kundalini yoga?
So Kundalini yoga is a separate topic. It is through pranayama and all that. That is, this dhyana, what I told you, is a general, basic, simple dhyana. It is not Kundalini yoga. Kundalini yoga is a separate topic. It is connected with pranayama, advanced pranayama.
Okay. Is it mandatory to apply yama niyamas to do dhyana?
Obviously, That's why Ashtangas are given yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, jhana. So the prerequisites are already there, without which jhana will not be successful. Of course, they are all independently also practicable. It is not possible to have 100% perfection in the previous path. But whatever success you reach, to that extent, you will reach success in dhyana also. It is required. Yeah, it is not possible perfection, but gradually, and similarly here also gradually. Yes.
Okay, Gopala Krishna garu, you wanted to speak again.
అవునండి. గురువు గారు, మనం చేస్తున్న అన్ని కర్మలు అంటే నిత్య కర్మలు, నైమిత్తిక కర్మలు ఇవన్నీ నిర్దేశించారు మనకి. అవన్నీ మనం రెగ్యులర్ గా చేసుకుంటూ ఉంటాం. ఇవన్నీ కూడా చివరిగా మనకి మోక్షం కోసమే ఈ సాధనలన్నీ కూడా. అంటే మనసుని మనం ఒక నియమబద్ధంగా ఉంచుకుని మోక్షాన్ని సాధించడం కోసం ఇవన్నీ చేస్తూ ఉంటాం. అది అలా ఉండగా మనం మెడిటేషన్ కూడా మనం ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తుంటాం. ఇఫ్ వన్ ఈస్ డిరైవింగ్ మోర్ ప్లెజర్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ meditation, is there a need to do the nitya karmas? అంటే సంధ్యావందనం గురించి మాట్లాడట్లేదు. ఐఎమ్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ జనరల్ గా పూజ గురించి చెప్తున్నాను. సంధ్యావందనం అనేది ఎట్టి పరిస్థితుల్లో చేసి తీరాలి, అంటే అర్హత ఉన్న వాడందరూ తప్పకుండా చేసి తీరాలని చెప్పేసి మన శాస్త్రాలు చెప్తున్నాయి కాబట్టి దాని గురించి మాట్లాడట్లేదు. బట్ ఐఎమ్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ నైమిత్తిక కర్మలు కానీ నిత్య కర్మలు, మిగతా పూజలు, నిత్య పూజలు, వీటి గురించి మీ
No, puja is also another type of meditation.
Okay. Anything?
Okay.
Anything? Okay. All these are different paths to reach the same destination, that is moksha.
Yes, but we are not going to do only one strictly. It's not possible. So we'll be doing multiple things. We will perform karma also. We have bhakti also. We have tried to get jnana also. We perform yoga, dhyana also. So it is not that only one can be done by one person. It's not like that. In our life, we'll be doing various activities. So we'll be following more than one. Even Vivekananda said, you can follow Raja Yoga, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, one or more, or combination. In fact, the Ramakrishna Mission symbol shows Paramatma in the center, Hamsa, and it shows a lotus, which is Bhakti, and a sun, which is Jnana, and a snake, which is Kundalini, which is Yoga. So through one or more, you can get the realization of Paramatma.
Okay,
All of
Gupta.
it.
Sorry.
Vivekananda has written books on yoga. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Gupta ji.
Namaskar Mahoday. Will there be any decrease in the heartbeat during meditation?
It will reduce. Heartbeat will reduce. If it is high, it will be normal. And breathing also will be normal. Blood pressure also will reduce. So
how much it will reduce?
No, it will come to normal, not below normal. Normally it is above normal. So high blood pressure is above normal, heartbeat above normal because of excitation. These things will be reduced in meditation.
Will it come to the resting level?
Yes, it is what is called the alpha state. It's not same as sleep. It is different. It is restful awareness. Awake and rest. Aware rest.
Dhanyavad.
Okay. Are there any dangers of side effects of unguided without guru meditation?
Better you take guided meditation. Why do you want to do unguided meditation? There are so many gurus available today. So many people online are also. If you do just to home meditation, unguided also doesn't matter. That is also guidance itself.
Okay. There's one more question from Ramani. Is japa can be a type of meditation?
Yes, it is. In fact, Dhyanam, Japam, both will be there. Suppose Sanjyanam, if you take, first Dhyanam is there on Gayatri Devi, Saguna Dhyanam, followed by Japam of Gayatri Mantra. So Nirguna Dhyanam is also there, which is Om, Nirakara, Nirguna, Nirvikalpa, Niranjana. So Nirguna Dhyanam and Saguna Dhyanam, both are there. Different varieties, and every puja, every devata upasana will have particular dhyanam of that particular devata upasana. Whether it is Lakshmi or Saraswati or Lalita or Shiva, if you take Rudrabhishekam, it will be there. Dhyanam Shan Shiva will be there. Apatana, Avasthavan, that will be there. So if you take Vishnu Sahasranam, you'll have Vishnu, Dhyanam, Narayana. So all the Shanmata Sthapana, the Acharya, Shankaracharya's procedures of Shiva, Vishnu, Shakti, with the various forms of each. Shakti means there are so many forms. Gayatri, Savitri, Saraswati. And Navadurgas, and Lalita, and Rajarajeshwari. So many. And similarly, so many in Shaiva, so many in Vaishnavam, and Ganapatyam, Ganapati Dhyanam. Again, there Nirguna Dhyanam also is possible in the other Sirsha. Then we have the Kaumaram, that is Subramanya. Then we have Sauram, including the Navagrahas, Surya and Navagrahas. All these are Devata Upasanas. Shankaracharya established 6 major schools of Devata Upasana. Buddhists also have their own Dhyana meditation. Vajrayana, Mahayana, Hinayana. Jains also have Dhyana. Everybody has. Yes, next.
Okay, Gupta garu.
Namaskar Mahoday. What is the difference between the Japam and Dhyanam? I am thinking both are same.
No, Dhyanam is particular single Rupam will be there. Like for example, in Sanjyavandanam, we are telling Mukta Vidramahe Manila Thavalachaye Mukhaitre Akshana Yuktam Hindu Nibadharatna Magudam Sarva Gayatri Mubhayam Ankushakosam Pasam Bhaje. That sloka means Dhyana sloka. The Gayatri, you might have seen the pictures. That is the Dhyana slokam Saguna Dhyanam. And Japam is repeating the Gayatri mantra 100 times, 108 times, 1000 times, so on and so forth. So similarly, Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi Upasana, those who want to do, there is a Lakshmi Mola Mantram. Om Srim Hrim Srim Kamale Kamalalaye Prasida Prasid. Srim Hrim Srim Mahalakshmi Namah. Similarly, Saraswati, I have performed various types of upasanas. So Saraswati Upasana, Lalita, just like Lalita Sahasranam, we have Saraswati Sahasranam, where the mantras are also given, Bijakshara mantras. Aim Vada Vada Vagwadini Swaha, that is the Mola mantra of Saraswati. So different mantras are there, even for Saraswati. Om Krim Aim Mahasaraswati Saraswata Prade. Aim Vada Vada Vagwadini Swaha. So these Japam will be repeated depending on 108 times or 1000 times. So their results will come. Dhyanam followed by Japam. Next.
So there are many types of Japams are there, but all the Japams will lead to meditation. So will the experience be different depending on the Japam we are doing?
Yeah, Devata, no. Finally, it is all particular, that particular Devata, right? Saraswati is different, Lakshmi is different, Gayatri is different, Shiva is different, Vishnu is. So that finally it is Devata Upasana, particular Devata.
Our mind is the same. Our mind is the same. The calmness to our mind, will it be the same?
No. The Devata will be different. The effects will be different. The results will be different. The objectives are different. The objective is not always moksha. Everybody is not interested in moksha. They are interested in dharma, artha, kama. So they get those results. So the entire Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma, or even Buddhism, Jainism, or for that matter, even other religions have the dhyana in it. Dhyana is universal. Everybody does dhyana, and everybody does japam or mantra. So devata, depending on the devata, particular dhyana will be there, particular mantra will be there. And that devata is mantra. Mantra is nothing but devata. Devata is nothing but mantra. And by repeating that mantra, that is japam, and you will get siddhi. Mantra siddhi, if you get, then you are supreme. You will get that particular result. Like Saraswati Upasana, like Kalidas has performed particular Upasana. Then he became supreme poet. So that is extraordinary results. So Saraswati Upasana, Lakshmi Upasana, all pujas, all temples are all nothing but this. The entire system of religion is nothing but dhyana yoga, including japa, puja. Puja is also one type of dhyanam only. Dhyanam will be there, followed by Shodashopachara puja or Pancha puja or Anga puja. Dhyana will be there in the beginning itself. Dhyana sloka will be there. The entire Hinduism, entire Buddhism, entire Jainism, even Islam, Christianity, they have this process of dhyanam and japa. Particular devata upasana is the difference. All devatas are not same. But Om will be there in every mantra in the beginning. In all these religions. Of course, the Christians and Muslims say Amen. But this Om is there in Buddhism, Jainism also, various devatas, various mantra upasanas. It is entire Karma Kanda. The whole Mantra Shastra, Tantra Shastra, the whole thing is developed based on this. And Agama Shastra. It is all finally aiming at the same thing, to achieve the Siddhi.
If we want moksha, which devata we have to do upasana?
No, if you want moksha, Om is the moksha mantra. But you will realize within next 15 minutes that you cannot give up your entire life only for moksha. Because as soon as this class is over, bandha will start immediately. So don't think that moksha is so simple and you can simply say Om and get moksha. We are submerged, immersed in the ocean of Maya. We are therefore caught up in karma. We cannot come out. So don't think moksha is that easy. So that's why different upasanas are there for different persons, different devatas. Dakshinamurti, the upasana, Shiva is Dakshinamurti, is for moksha or buddhi. So different devatas have different effects. All devatas are finally Parabrahman. Okay, next question.
Okay, can we chant any one of Gayatri without Guruji's Upadesham in japa?
The Gayatri, you are talking of Sanjyavandanam or you are talking of something else? Because Vishnu Gayatri, Shiva Gayatri, every Devata has a Gayatri. Vagdevi Echa Vidmahe, like that, it will be there for Saraswati, for example, for Lakshmi. If it is Sanjyavandanam, it is normal Gayatri mantra. For different Devatas, different Gayatri mantrams are there. Mahadevi Echa Vidmahe, Vishnu Patni Cha Dhimahi Tanno Lakshmi Prachodayat. That is Lakshmi Gayatri. You have to learn properly, preferably from a teacher, if not from a book, on the practice of puja, upasana, etc. Of course, unless you chant it correctly, it will get, if you do it wrongly, you will get negative results. Don't do wrongly. Better to avoid. Do it correctly, either by learning from teacher or from a book, depending on the confidence level and depending on your own success level.
Okay, thank you. Any other person, any other participants wants to interact?
I think there is one question from Ramani Muganti. It says that in the heartfulness, they say to meditate on heart instead of Agnya Chakra? This is the question.
Yeah, that is another type of meditation. Different schools teach different types of meditation. Buddhists have different types of meditation. This Ramchandra mission has its own meditation. So many types of meditations are. Yes, Gupta ji.
Namaskar Mahoday. I understand pronunciation of mantra is very important. So for people who want to start late in their life, can they listen to the recorded mantra and get into contemplation?
Yes, that something is better than nothing. That way, recordings are better than not doing anything, but not as good as doing yourself. Like Vishnu Sahasranamam, listening to the recording is okay, but if you do it yourself, it is much superior, higher quality.
But the problem is how to pronounce properly. There we may make a mistake. You are saying it will cause a negative effect.
Definitely. That's why it has to be learned properly. I told you, that's why teacher will become important. That's why background will become important. Everybody cannot pronounce everything. That's why Vedic chanting was not taught to everyone. Because all hymns in the Veda are called mantras. So unless and until correctly it is learnt and chanted, it will produce negative results, opposite results. So it is important to learn correctly and chant correctly.
Dhanyavad.
Okay, anybody else wants to interact? We must thank CSR Prabhu Garu for giving us more than half an hour for interacting with us. If there are no other questions, we will have Prarthana and then Janaganamana. Prarthana by Ananthanji.
ॐ स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्याय्येन मार्गेण महिं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अधनाः सधनाः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतम् सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ
Dhanyavadah Ananthanji. I think now we will have Janaganamana. Jaya Prakash, Prakashji, are you there? Let us all stand up and sing Janaganamana along with him.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गादा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद धन्यवाद
धन्यवादः. Let us stop recording. We have some more time.